Save your orange peels. Start using them like this. Every time you peel an orange, you're throwing something away that can be utilized around the house and even the garden. And most people have no idea. You see, orange peels are one of those overlooked things that quietly do a lot of heavy lifting once you know how to use them. The problem is that no one ever tells you to save them, so they end up in the trash before they get a second chance. In this video, I'm going to show you some simple, practical ways to use those peels. After this, you'll definitely stop throwing them away. All-purpose citrus cleaner. One of the most popular ways to use orange peels is to make a natural, all-purpose citrus cleaner. It's easy. Place the peels in a glass jar and pour white vinegar over them until they are fully covered. Seal the jar and store it in a dark place for a week or two. Then strain out the peels and dilute the remaining liquid with an equal amount of water. Pour the finished solution into a spray bottle, and it's ready to use. This citrus cleaner can be used on everyday household surfaces where grease and buildup tend to collect. It works well on counters, sink basins, stovetops, cabinet doors near cooking areas, and appliance exteriors. It's best avoided on natural stone, but for routine cleaning on most common household surfaces, it's easy to reach for and simple to use. Shoe and closet freshener. Shoes and closets tend to trap odors because air doesn't circulate well in those spaces. Instead of reaching for chemical-laden deodorizers, orange peels offer a more natural solution. Let them air dry completely until they no longer feel soft. Once dry, place a few pieces directly inside shoes and leave them overnight. In the morning, remove and discard them. For closets or drawers, you can place dried orange peels in small cloth pouches. Tuck them into corners or storage spaces where odors tend to linger. They absorb unwanted smells while leaving behind a light citrus scent that doesn't overpower the space. DIY room spray. If you like the smell of citrus but don't enjoy heavy artificial fragrances, orange peels make a great base for a simple room spray. Place fresh peels into a jar and cover them with witch hazel. Seal it tightly and let it sit for about a week, giving it a gentle shake every couple of days. Once the scent has infused, strain out the peels and pour the liquid into a spray bottle. This spray can be used lightly in rooms, entryways, or on fabrics like curtains. It freshens the air without overwhelming the space, which makes it ideal for everyday use. Plant fertilizer boost. For all you gardeners out there, this is one of those uses that feels especially satisfying. For this one, you need to dry the peels completely until they're brittle. Then grind into a fine powder and store it in an airtight container. This powder can be mixed into compost or sprinkled lightly into garden soil before watering. It contains potassium and trace minerals that support plant growth over time. Hence, it works particularly well in organic gardening, where long-term soil quality matters more than quick results. That said, moderation makes all the difference here. When applied sparingly, the powder can support soil balance and act as a gentle fertilizer without overwhelming plants or altering soil conditions too aggressively. Natural decongestant. Citrus has long been used to support breathing and comfort during congestion. To make a soothing orange tea, rinse fresh peels thoroughly and place them in a pot of water. Simmer gently for several minutes, then strain the liquid into a cup. This beverage offers a mild citrus bitterness that pairs well with honey or ginger. The warmth of the liquid, combined with the natural oils, can help clear nasal passages and provide relief during cold seasons. You can also steep your favorite tea with orange peel to reap these benefits. Homemade body scrub. If you already have dried orange peels on hand, you can also turn them into a simple body scrub. First, grind them to a fine powder, then mix with a base ingredient such as aloe vera gel, coconut oil, or honey until a paste forms. Apply gently to damp skin using circular motions, then rinse thoroughly. This scrub makes a great addition to your skincare routine with no unnecessary additives. The natural citrus oils contribute a clean scent while the texture encourages circulation. Brown sugar softener. Anyone who bakes regularly has dealt with hardened brown sugar at least once. But there's an easy fix. Place a fresh orange peel directly into the container with the hardened sugar, then seal it. Leave it undisturbed for several hours or overnight. The moisture from the peel slowly restores softness, making it an effective way to soften brown sugar quickly, without adding water or damaging the sugar. Bug deterrent. Citrus oils are unpleasant to many insects, which is why orange peels are often used as a mild bug deterrent. To discourage these tiny invaders from lingering, place fresh or dried peels near windowsills, doorways, or pantry corners. Replace them regularly as they dry out. Of course, this works best as a preventative measure rather than a solution for heavy infestations. Orange peels offer a low-effort way to reduce nuisance bugs without using chemical sprays indoors. The scent fades naturally, making it suitable for living spaces. Organic ornaments. After you eat your oranges, press your favorite cookie cutters into the fresh peels to create shapes. Then let them air dry completely over several days. Once dry, the pieces can be strung together with twine or ribbon. They can be used for garlands or seasonal ornaments, adding a natural scent and handmade feel to home decor. This is one of those creative ideas that feels especially satisfying because it turns something you'd normally throw away into something lasting. Natural fire starter. For those of you who regularly light a fireplace, wood stove, or outdoor fire pit, this one is surprisingly useful. Instead of buying chemical fire starters or paper that burns too fast, dried orange peels can do the job just as well. Let the peels dry completely until they feel firm and lightweight, then store them in a dry place. When you're ready to start a fire, place a few peels underneath your kindling and light them. They catch easily and burn steadily, which helps get the fire going without extra effort. So the next time you peel an orange, don't rush to throw the peel away. You might already know exactly how you want to use it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit like and share it with someone who also loves simple, practical ideas like this. And if you want more everyday tips that actually make sense, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's next.